Okay, so here I am with the sea of oregano. This variety is called Italian oregano. This is a very aromatic variety. I love cooking with it. I like to use it fresh. I never attempted to dry it, but I never needed to either because it grows year round in zone 9B. You can see this bush is very full. This whole bush came from one seed. This plant is about 2 years old. If we look in here, you can see a lot of old branches that need to be cleaned out of there, but it's planted inside of this container that it bust out of. You can see the container right here, it bust out of it, and it's just going wherever it wants to. Like I said, very aromatic. You can definitely feel the medicinal effects of this plant when you cook with the leaves. I also like to use the tender stems. Not anything bad to say about this variety other than, well, it's not bad, but you do want to watch where you plant it at because this thing will crawl. So if we look around, if we just pan over here, you can see it's starting to climb up into my blackberry container. And over here it's the same deal. See, it's a 3-gallon container right here. And they're just climbing up, sending these long shoots out and just climbing. I love it. I'm actually thinking about using it as a ground cover for my citrus plants that I have planted in grow bags. The weeds tend to grow inside of the plants bags, so I'm trying to figure out good ways to block those weeds out. So I'm thinking about sticking maybe a 4-inch container or a 6-inch container in here with some soil. And since these look like they like to root where they touch at, I'm gonna just stick a container inside of this little bush here, and I'm gonna just waste some of the fresh branches down on it, and hopefully that takes root. And I'll start using that for a ground cover, and I'll show y'all why. I'm gonna show y'all why I want to use it as a ground cover. I feel like it'll work perfectly for this specific use. So you can see in here, this is a clementine tree, by the way. Clementine mandarin. The cold killed it back, but it's sending out new growth. But in here, the weeds tend to come up, and I don't like coming around and just having to keep picking these bags and just keeping those weeds out. I'd rather something grow there that I'm actually going to eat. So I'm actually considering using that oregano. And I also have some other varieties started. I showed on video how I'm germinating oregano now, but I didn't update y'all on their progress. So I germinate in the water, and I just basically pour the germinated seeds. I wait until the leaves sprout, and then I just pour the germinated seeds all into a 6-inch container. So these are 4 different varieties. This is vulgar oregano. This one is Greek oregano. And here, I actually had more seedlings in some of these bags, but some of the seedlings are buried because we had some strong rain that displaced some of these wood chips in this potting mix, or in these potting mixes, and it buried some of the seedlings, but they're still coming back up above the soil. Right there is wild za'atar. So that's a cool looking one. Has different, has bi-color seedlings. And then right here is De La Sierra. So that's 4 varieties of oregano. Then I have the Italian oregano growing. And like I said, I want to experiment with using them for a ground cover for my citrus varieties, since I have about 24 plus citrus varieties. See y'all in the next one.